Hi guys, how we doing? Oh, look at me hair. I haven't washed it, look. Doesn't that look terrible? Let me put you on the tripod. Hang on. Let me put you on the tripod. Okay? Yeah, it's a bit better than that. Oh, it doesn't look as bad, does it, as it did when I had you down there. Anyway. How are we all? How have we been? I hope we've been good. I've still got some Coke left, look. I drink this today. So what have I been doing? Well, I haven't really been doing much. I've been in Second Life. I've been trying to clean up the house a little bit. And I really should go out and mow the backyard, but I don't feel like it. I'll probably do it tomorrow. So I've been in Second Life. And been just doing stuff in there. I am upgrading the look on my avatar. So let me show you what she looks like at the moment. So hang on a minute, I'll just spin you guys around. Hang on a minute, I'll just spin you around in a minute once I've got to her. Hang on. Going for the Asian look this time. You know, K-pop and all that kind of thing. Okay, she is. Hang on, guys. Hang on. She's in demo at the moment, so you know, don't worry about it. Just ignore the rings and shit that is around her. So let me just show you what she looks like. Hang on. There you go, that's what she looks like now. What do you reckon? She look Asian enough? I think she does. So at the moment, she's got a legacy body. A legacy mesh body on. She's got, I've forgotten the name of the skin now. She's got really cool skin, and she's got, I've forgotten where the hair comes from as well, but she's got, so I've got to buy the body, which is 5,500 linden. That's in-game money. And then I think the hair is around about 300 linden, and I'm not sure on how much the skin is. And there's a dress that I want to get her, which is like nearly 280 or 230 linden or something, and I've only got like, see that little thing there where it's got the L and then the dollar sign, and then it's got 97. Well, that's how much in-game money I've got, 97. So yeah, so I'm trying to win on their Sploder at the moment, to try and get some money up. So yes, so there you go. So I'll cam you back. So there you go. So that's what I'm doing. I think she looks pretty good, to be honest. She looks pretty good. I think she looks better than she did before. So before, she had on the Erica body. She had on the Erica body, which is reasonably new. And there's hardly any clothes out there for the Erica body at the moment. So, yeah. And I had a dark skin on her, so, yes. So, but enough of that sort of stuff. So that's what she looks like at the moment. So let's see what else is there that's been new. Nothing really, to be honest. Nothing new. Get paid tomorrow, which is good. I've got to pay the I've actually made a list. I was putting like, I've got sections, and I was allocating money into all these different sections, right? But I'm thinking that's really stupid, to a degree. That's stupid because, like, I've got to pay certain stuff. Like, I've got to pay my rent. I mean, I've got to pay my house repayments. Pardon me. I've got to pay my house insurance. I mean, I've got to do that as part of the policy of paying the house loan. So I've got to pay the house loan. I've got to pay the house insurance. I've got to pay my car rego. And I've got to pay for Lolly's 2 weeks worth of dog meat. Now I've got to pay these things. I mean, they're not things I can put off. I don't have to worry about the internet is pay. I have to pay that next time. So I don't have to worry about putting any money towards that if I don't want to. If I do, I can put like $50 or something like that, I guess. Because that's expensive. It's nearly $100. That's almost $100 a month for my internet. So I might really just have a word to Shelby and say, look, can you please help me out with the internet each month? Hopefully she'll say yeah. So anyway, so I've got to pay those things. They are a must. So I'm figuring it out that if I pay those first, then anything I've got left over, which won't be much, but if I have anything left over, I can then split that and I can allocate that and I can do with that as I wish. So I've got to do that. Now, most of it, what I've got left over, most of it, the majority of it is going to be going away on savings. I'm with this new bank. Well, it's not a new bank, but it's got all these really cool features, and it's one bank that is only internet based. But luckily the headquarters are in Melbourne, so it's a Melbourne bank, so that's quite cool. And Australian as well, so that's a bonus. But it is based purely on the internet. You can't go in the building and do your banking. Okay, it's not one of those banks. Okay, not like the Commonwealth is, or ANZ or anything like that, where you can go into the branch and you can speak to a manager and you can do your banking and all that sort of thing there. Can't do it with this. Doesn't have it, right? But it's got all these awesome features and everything like that to it. So I'm piling all my money into this one particular bank with my savings and stuff, because what I'm able to do is I'm able to lock the accounts that I've got for savings, which means I've got the money is mine, but I've got them locked. And I get a really high interest rate, 3.65% or something like that it is. It's pretty, well, it's not extremely high, but it's not really rock bottom low either. So, yeah, so I'm putting my money into them, which means that I've got the money, it is there, it's mine. I just can't access it. And if I ever need to access it, I can unlock it and then wait 2 or 3 days for it to be, to register that it's been unlocked, I think. But anyway, I've locked it. So I've got, because like I've got all sorts of stuff I'm trying to save for. So I want to, like, I'm saving for my camera setup. I'm saving for a new car. I want to get a hybrid. I'm saving for, I'm saving up to get the tree up the back cut down. I've got another savings to pay this property off, as well as my repayments. I've got a savings that I put money towards to pay Shelby off for the kitchen. I've got another one to pay if Shelby hasn't done it by then, by the time I've got it saved up, to come and do the kitchen. to come and knock that wall out and put a supporting beam up so that it's all open living, open plan. I've got another one for the floor, to get the floor properly done. If Shelby hasn't done it by then, which I don't think she will. You know, I mean, all sorts of things. I've got one for Christmas clubs, so that, you know, at the end of the year, we've got X amount of dollars. I can say, okay, well, here you go. We've got this amount of money to spend for Christmas. You know, instead of not having much, you know, we'll have the money behind us, as well as we go out and buy bits and pieces for Christmas gifts and stuff as well through the year. I got stuff for birthdays, all that sort of thing. So, you know, so a good majority of my money goes into all of that sort of thing. And then what I've got left over can go towards my Friday nights at karaoke. Can go towards petrol in the car, can go towards the chicken food for the fluffy bum bums, some dry food for Lolly, what else, oh yeah, the adoption money for some more fluffy bum bums, because I think they're $15 or $10, $15, between, I think it may be $15 of fluffy bum bum, and I want to get 6, so I've got to save up 60, 70, 80, no, I've got to save up roughly about $90, I think. No, the $10. That's right, the $10, because I paid $40 and I got 4, so they're $10. That's right. So I've got to save $60 up for the next lot of fluffy bum bums I get. I'm getting hot, so I'm taking this off. So yeah, so there's, and I'm saving up for a lot of other stuff as well, you know what I mean? So so the majority of what I will have left over will go into savings, which is good because that means I've got savings there. I've also got the savings for the rainy egg, for like a rainy day sort of thing. So if I need the money, it's there for an emergency, whatever, you know. So there's that. Let me see what else, because I was taking all the money out of my bank and I was keeping it in cash and I was storing it all away here, right? But then I'm thinking, well, that's really stupid, because what happens if there's a fire in the house and I'm not home, or I'm out somewhere and it's summertime and a fire breaks out somewhere in the area and the house goes up in flames. I mean, I wish it did, because I would get a nice amount of money back. I think I've got this place insured for $300,000. So if a fire goes through, if a fire comes through here, and well, I mean, we are prone to fires. It's a very high risk area here, Morwell, so we always have fires. But if one comes in and takes this property, like burns and takes the house and stuff, I'll get just over $300,000. I will actually. I'll get nearly $400,000. And with that $400,000, oh my God, I'll be able to get a lovely house built, or like a tiny house or whatever. I'll be able to get something really nice. So, and I'm not saying this isn't nice, don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm not grateful for what I've got, because I am grateful. I would just like something nicer. I'm honest. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, by the time this place has all been done up, I mean, it will probably be absolutely beautiful. And it will probably be just as nice as a brand new built house. And the yard will probably be just as nice as a brand new property. Do you know what I mean? But it's not at that point yet. It's not at that stage yet. So yes. So, so as I was saying, I was stacking it here. If somebody broke into the property while I was not here, and they would find the money and it would all be gone. But at least if it's in the bank, I know nothing's going to happen to it. And I know it's definitely there. So there you go. So, and plus in the bank, it's collecting interest. Here it wasn't. So even if it only collects 1 cent or 2 cents or something like that, at least it's collecting something that I wouldn't have got with it being stashed here. So but yeah, so there you go. And then if I can find something else to then if I can find some other way of getting a little bit of extra money, I'm getting a bit cool again now, a little bit of extra money, I can do that, and that way I'll be able to put some more money away towards savings and stuff, so that'd be good. I'm a great money spender, but when I really put my mind to it, I'm a great saver as well. So, yeah. So there's that. And you're thinking to yourself, well, what are you going to do with the car you got? Like, when you got a new one? And what kind of car do you want to get? And why do you want to get another car? I know, you're asking all these things. I know you are. Well, Lulu, I'm absolutely wrapped with Lulu. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Lulu, and I will keep Lulu even when I've got my new car. Because she's a big car, you know what I mean? Well, she's not huge, but she's a lot bigger than what I'll probably end up getting. But she's like really old, like she's over 20 years old. And she eats up a lot of petrol. Not as bad as my other cars did, but she still is pretty heavy on those. She still likes to have her drinks. Do you know what I mean? At the petrol station. And you know, I need one that is a lot less thirsty when we go to the petrol station. Do you know what I mean? And is a lot fitter than Lulu, and can go a longer distance on what she drinks. Do you know what I mean? So that's really the main reason. So what I want to do is I want to get a hybrid, which is half petrol and half electricity. So it's half electric and half petrol. And they are, I know a couple of people I know a person who's got one, and it is absolutely amazing. They can go from here to Sydney and back on $100 worth of fuel. And it's amazing. And their car's not young. Their car would have to be 15 years old. And it's still as cheap as what it was when they bought it. And they bought it second hand. So they're an amazing car. And they've got so many things all lit up inside them. My God, they're amazing. Shelby reckons she's got a flashy car inside. My God, nothing like these. These are just amazing. And yeah, I like flashy lights. So that's another reason why I want to get a new car. So mine, I don't know the size of it or anything like that. I just know that I want it to be a hybrid. So there you go. So that's what I want to do. And then I want to get Lulu all fixed up. When I've got the hybrid, I want to get Lulu all fixed up. And then what I'll do is I'll take Lulu out. I'll fill Lulu up with petrol. And then once a week, I'll take Lulu for a drive. Probably take her down to the, probably down to Traralgon or somewhere like that. Just to take her out for like maybe an hour. You know, so that, you know, she's being used and, she, you know, her engine doesn't seize up and stuff like that, because, you know, cars do like to be used. They don't like to be sitting there for years and not being used. So I'll probably take her out once a week. Not for long, but, you know, once a week I'll take her out. And then when I get paid each time, I will fill her tank up, which probably won't be that much because I will have only taken her out maybe twice, and not used her for much, so the petrol won't be used up as much because I'll have been using the hybrid. So there's all of that, because I would like to get Lulu painted yellow because she's blue at the moment, and I would like to have her painted yellow, and then I want to get a lime green bar strip put underneath Lulu, underneath the thing with Lulu there. So at night, she glows aluminum lime green with really high, with the brightest of headlights. Oh, God. So that's what I would like Lulu to have. And then, of course, my new car will have a skylight, and we'll have we'll have a sunroof, and she will have all of that underneath her as well and everything. So that'll be good. So that's what I'd like to get. So. But yes, so there you go. But it's not all going to happen overnight. And I'll also get Tatslide ticket to Kingdom. I might win some money with Tatslide, so that'd be good. And then, yeah, so there you go. That's what I like to do. So that's my chat for the day. I wanted to do this so that you guys knew that I hadn't forgotten about you. I said I hadn't forgotten, and I hadn't. TikTok, well, yeah, TikTok's going okay. Trolls are still there. Not getting as many people in anymore. But that's okay. I'd rather have not that many people come in and they be genuine and nice, than have like tons and tons and tons of people come in and they be nasty and vindictive and toxic. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's like that. So there you go. That's it. That's it. That's it for the day. And it's Tuesday, by the way. So, and it's not so hot out there, which is really good. Mind you, now I've said that we're probably going to get a big heat wave again, which in one way I hope we do, because it helps dry the grass out and everything like that. So, you know, enjoy it while we can, I guess. So, and I haven't forgotten about that drive down to the beach, so I'll hopefully do that this week, or maybe next week or something like that, when I've got some extra cash. So, which at the moment I don't have, because I put it all into savings. So, but if I can get a little tiny job doing some housework or something like that, where it's bringing me in a bit of extra cash, I will. If I could sell some, beanie hats and stuff, that would be all right. I could, I could get the money that way. That'd be good. Wouldn't mind doing that. It'd be good. So yeah, so there you go. Oh, and I also want to get some, now that my hair's got longer, I can do it now. I'm going to have to go back to, because I want it really soft. Like really, 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 really soft. Like softer than a baby's bum. Like really, 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 really soft. And there's only one way I know how I can get it that soft. And that is that there is a shampoo, I've forgotten the name of it now. But there is a shampoo that is a deep clean shampoo. And what it does is it literally strips everything out of your hair. Literally everything. Dirt, oil, everything. It strips it completely out, right? So I use that because I did this years ago when I was in my 20s. See how I can, see how, so what I'll do is I'll use that first, and you only need like a tiny little bit. And then naturally you need more as it got longer, but at the moment I'd only need a little teeny bit. So I'd put that in my hair to get rid of everything. So what I would do is I would get some goat milk, a bar of goat milk, and I would put that in my hair to begin with, to make sure that it was clean from dirt and stuff like that. Then I would get this other stuff, this deep cleaner that strips everything out, right? And I would put that in. And then after I'd put that in, then I would put Pantene shampoo in my hair. And then once I put that in my hair and given that a good clean, I would then use Pantene conditioner and leave that in for 10 minutes. And then after I've done that, and I washed that out, then I would go in with the Henna Wax deep conditioning food, and you leave that in for 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and you put a cap on and stuff like that, and you leave that in for 20 to 30 minutes, preferably 30, longer the better. So you just leave that. Now that doesn't colour your hair or anything like that, it only conditions it, right? Deep conditions it. And then after 30 minutes I take the cap off, I rinse it out. I can either blow dry it or I can let it dry naturally. And after about 3 months of doing this every day, like every single day, right, your hair is so soft you can't style it because it's that soft. It just flops. It's that soft. It is that soft. It's like using a relaxer, but your hair is that soft, and it's that well conditioned and that well fed. It's just beautiful. So look at my hair. It gets worse every time I fiddle with it, doesn't it? So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Well, yeah, it costs a bit of money though, but it's worth it though to have really good hair, isn't it? So that's what I'm going to do. So there you go. So, oh, and Eggy's fine, by the way. He's in the bedroom. And I've also got to get some, got to put some money on my wool lay-by, and I've also got to put some, got to get some more bags of bean bag fill for my mattress. So that's turning out to be really comfortable. Bit hard to get out of, but it's beautiful, it's lovely. So it'll be even nicer once I put another 2 bags in it tomorrow. And yeah, that's it really. That's it. So with that, I'm going to wish you guys a fantastic day. And I'll catch you guys later in the week. Have a good one, guys. Bye.